Okay, so on my vacation, I love Maui. We go to Maui all the time. I've been very, very fortunate in life that I've been able to go. And if you listen to some of my other videos, I structure my life so that I have money for things I prioritize and I don't spend money on things that I don't need to spend money on. And that frees up a tremendous amount of money to do things you do like. So we make a family vacation every year, and we went to Maui, and every year we have a beach that we have found is absolutely fantastic in South Maui, and every year I see this man, and he's a senior citizen clearly, and he has not aged, in my opinion, since the first time I saw him and today. So he's doing tremendously well. You know, he's clearly a senior citizen, but once he got there, his aging process has slowed substantially. And he is certainly not deteriorating. And so I saw him every year, and I finally went and said hello to him. He seemed like a friendly guy. I see him talking with the locals all the time. He's a local. And so I went and talked to him, and he says that he is a grandmaster in Kung Fu. And he's kind of developed his own style of Kung Fu, and his brand of Kung Fu focuses on the Phoenix Fist. And so he has developed a push-up, which I would call somewhere between a yoga move and a push-up. And I'll try to demonstrate it in two positions. Out of respect for his privacy, I don't think he wanted to be on video. So I will do my best to demonstrate his push-up, and I will see if I can contact him, have him look at the channel, and suggest modifications that I need to do to accurately portray his push-up. And he'll tell you himself, it's kind of, everything is kind of a flow, and you change it up how you would like it, you know? And you change things here, change things there, as you see fit. So he's not very rigid about how you do this. So I'm going to try to do it in two views, one from here, so you can get an idea of what I'm doing. So he saw what I was doing, and he said, I don't like how far out you are. He says, his brand of Kung Fu is everything is centered. So, of course, the Kung Fu punch is different than a standard punch. It's more of a straightforward, like this, to the center. So his push-up is going to start with very close, and then you actually turn your hands in a little bit. You're going to come down close to the body. And in addition, you're going to bring your hips into it, which is why I felt it was kind of like a yoga move as well. And while it's not going to look like much, it is an incredibly stressful position to hold yourself in. And I've been doing 500 push-ups on Monday and Friday for a very long time, and I don't get sore anymore. You know, once you're at a plateau level and you maintain your fitness, you really don't get sore. And I'll tell you, after doing his push-ups, I'll tell you two things. I did some of his push-ups, and I did some of my regular push-ups, and I was dying. I was completely burnt. So anyway, what was I saying? These push-ups here are going to tax you. And I do a lot of push-ups, and I was really sore the next day after throwing in some of the Shifu Amon push-ups. And it hit me in a way I wasn't used to. And so without further ado, let's get started here. So first thing you want to do is be about shoulder width apart, because your arms are going to have to come back along your sides. Next thing you're going to want to do is turn your wrists in a little bit. So your wrists are going to get turned in. So standard push-up, turned in, and we're going to go out. And it's going to take me a minute because I haven't practiced these since Monday. So you come down, and at the same time you come in. So it's down and in. So down and in. Down and in. Down and in. See, I can't even do a full set of 30 of those. And they started breaking down. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to do 5 sets of these, and I'll try to improve it. It's funny when he said, yeah, interesting man. So when you're doing it, you're coming down. The way he put it is you actually need to touch the ground, you know, with the down like this. And he's funny. He says, imagine you're penetrating the ground, which I thought was kind of funny. So anyway, that's the push-up. It is very hard to do. It's even just very hard to hold yourself up in that position, and it just creates a tremendous amount of stress. And I believe what it does is it brings a lot more clearly, because you're bringing in, you're engaging much more of your arm, and also I definitely feel it in my shoulder. And I'll tell you, the next day out here in my back, I was feeling it. So it really is going to hit you in a lot of ways that your standard push-up is not hitting you. So we're going to work through 5 sets here. I'm learning with you. I only had an opportunity to speak with him for a little while. He watched me do a few, and it was toward the end of my workout. I'm kind of spent here. And so I didn't do very many because I was already very tired. So we're going to work through it, and I'm going to try to recreate what he showed me and throw those into my push-ups. I think it's really going to help me. I can definitely feel it right here. It's going to help build my shoulders, and I felt it in my back the next day as well. And like I said, when you do 500 push-ups every Monday and Friday, you don't get sore anymore. And I was really shocked that I was sore. So let's keep it rolling. Let's get a rest period in, and we'll do. Alright, so again here, start about shoulder width apart because I need my arms to be able to pass along my sides very closely. And then his push-up, you actually turn the inside of your wrist in, so you're turning in. You can see I'm very uncomfortable doing these because I don't do them. Okay, so you're gonna come down across your body and also bring it in, and like he said, you penetrate the earth. It's really hard. Alright, I'm going to do some makeup push-ups at the end here because I'm not getting in my full 30 here. Alright. Whew, that's rough. You know, part of the reason I think he does these like he does is his whole brand of Kung Fu that he's developed is, I'll have to find it. I think it's that knuckle you bring up, or that knuckle. It must be that knuckle. Kind of, you make a point of your fist there. And I think all of his push-ups are designed to build up that arm strength to hold out that knuckle. Anyway, those are hard. I know they might not look like much, but you know, after you consult with a professional physical therapist that what I just showed you looks good, and your doctor, give them a shot. And you'll see that even just holding yourself up in that position is very stressful. You know, holding yourself up like that is very hard. And I'm really spent compared to my regular push-up.